Okay, this is a video that I haven't seen on YouTube about all this Linux and musical Ardour stuff. This video I'm going to call Shit I Can't Figure Out. It's just okay. I got a Jack client in here. No way. I got Jack turned on, by the way. I probably don't have it turned on because well, let's see. Let's see what's going on here with Jack. Okay, let's start Jack and see what happens. And all of a sudden, the sound starts again. So, yay, Jack. Go to the graph. Oh, graph. I have no idea. I don't see any mains for it to go out or anything. So there you have it. I don't see. Well, it's off, isn't it? So, and the patch bay. Well, at least, here's this showing up. Because this is one of the things I want to show you. Is that, and in the setup, and, here it is. Now I've switched it back and forth from here to that several times. It really doesn't make any difference. I go back here, apply it, okay, and then we're going to turn this on and see if it doesn't shut it off. Jack off, and then there you have it. So the sound is better when Jack's off. And there's no other way to say it better. It's just the way it is. Okay. It says it warned me. Okay. Let's go on into Ardour. So I've got Ardour up here, Ardour 7. Now this is I'm going to go new session, and we're going to open on new session. Now, it doesn't have Jack on, so I don't expect it to do much of anything, really. We'll do a sound. This is a nothing is going on. There's no even when Jack is on. I'm just gonna tell you, nothing's on. And I go up here to window. We're gonna go to the audio connections. And let's see. Yeah, there might be, Let's go to here to MIDI connections. Yay. Now there's a whole bunch of stuff, and I have no idea. I got no idea. If I mess with a lot of that stuff, then this feedback thing comes on. Anyway, that's just audio. MIDI. We'll go and put a MIDI track on here, mono. Mono. Reasonable synth comes up. Let's go ahead. Inputs. This is going to be just the same old thing. It looks like it's got something there that's being inputted. And let's go here to preferences. Show hide attached. No, I don't care about any of that. We'll go to, and those are all those just kind of connections. So view. Okay, we don't want to care about any of that. Region. Edit. Let's go down here to preferences. And I'll go to MIDI. Okay, let's go to MIDI configuration. No MIDI. No MIDI found. Input. Nothing. Input. So, I showed you before in the Jack, when we went into the configuration, I had, shown my Behringer. My Behringer showed up. I turned it on. Why it doesn't work here and why I can't get it to work in both Ardour and OBS at the same time is beyond me. That has to happen for me to deal with this. You know how I want to do this. My whole goal was to have live musical kind of shows. I wanted to make backing tracks on Ardour, shove it into OBS, and then play the guitar and sing once I get in a while. And but this right now is just all useless to me. I don't know. I'm going to have to put my glasses on here because I can't see diddly squat. I can see better without them, actually. New plugin selector. That's what I wanted to go. Okay, here's a whole pile of plugins, but they're just very limited. Some LUAs, and these are all just whatever. There's nothing. And this right here, I've looked at this. This is to find something that's in your main collection. So if you wanted some reverb, you would type in reverb, or if you knew the exact, you can type in a name, you can type in a tag, you can type in ignore filters when searching, whatever the filters mean. You can show all. There you go. It shows another few. LV2 and LUA. See utilities and stuff. So I don't really have a clue. I do know that in the MIDI section, I can come down and as soon as you see the keyboards, you can get some action out of that. But when I hit my keyboard down here, my Akai MPK 449, which is an excellent keyboard. Now I have everything run in the my 5-pin system. So again, I still haven't tried a MIDI keyboard with a USB interface in that, so I might give that a shot. But none of this is working, and we'll go to transport. Let's see. No, I want to go to edit. We'll go into preferences. And well, we already went to that MIDI thing, and there's that. So, you know, more plugins. You know, search for plugins. Okay, and then it'll do that. And then it'll whip that up. And same up here. If you try to plug in a path to go and find. All right, so here's the other part of this. Now I've shown you everything that trying to get. Now I'm going to just hit F12 here and throw us into the terminal. So there you go. There's just a pile of LV2s that I downloaded. I spent one night and I went through all of them when I read about them, and there were some that were like, I only downloaded about 5 or 6 things, but they were like groups, like the GX ones. There was a whole pile of those, and it's got a drum kit in it. I don't know if there was an organ in here, but whatever, Why aren't all of these things in my workflow in Ardour? Now, if you look up here, if you look up at the path, where it says user lib LV2, that's where all this stuff is stored. And if you read the literature of the the Ardour literature, I've been to the musicians, I've been to every freaking place you can think of. Well, this is the right folder. Why is it? And why can't I go into Ardour and tell it, where all these plugins are? It's just not letting me do it. I know what all this general MIDI. Okay, regular MIDI. Yeah, there it goes. It's still working. Generic MIDI. Okay. It's generic even, and it's not working. I don't know. So, and there's that old plugin selector again, but I don't know. I'm so tired of going there that it's got a few things, but none of these things are what's over in my LV2. Like it has all the cath things and the GT and these are all Ardour community pretty much. An Ardour team and Ardour musician, MIDI note mapper, Ardour team. Hey. Yeah. So, whatever. I'm only doing this video just to complain a little bit and hope that maybe I can get some help other than my own flimsy. I know I'll figure this out. And I know there's probably something really simple. I am, though, getting pretty frustrated with, this whole situation here. So I am going to try that AV Linux MX21. I'm going to definitely try that. And I'm going to do another video once I start doing that. All I'm doing here is I'm trying to show you my frustration, number one, But also, I'm gonna give this a shot. It's just that I've been working on this now in between other things. I mean, I do have other things in my life besides this, and I do have a working studio. I have my Pro Tools studio on another computer, and this one here, I really want to get all of this working, and learn all this stuff, and have this be the future of my musical whatever I do. It's just not working out right now. All right, that's enough of this. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this. I don't care about that session, and I don't care about that. And let me get it. I got to go into OBS and shut it off. All right. So I think that all actually worked. Amazing.